지금의 저를 있게 해주신 모든 분들.
I think I was lucky.
Yeonji says.
I had good people around me.
She's on television, famous now. The kind of actress who gets asked about her journey.
Thank you. It's been an incredible journey.
In a room nobody visits, Seong-ha watches. 5 years ago, they shared a dorm room, a scale, and a debut stage. Now one of them is famous. The other is eating instant noodles she bought on sale. Seong-ha grew up being the prettiest girl in every room she entered. Not one of them, the one. Adults who barely knew her kept saying the same thing.
You should be on TV.
You should be on TV.
She heard it so often, she started believing it was just true. A talent agency found her.
I trust we can offer you a valuable opportunity, Seong-ha.
Clean office, white walls. A man in a clean suit placed a business card on the table like it was a gift. They told her she had potential, that her face was memorable, that she had something. Then she walked into the practice room. Every girl in that room used to be the prettiest girl somewhere. At school, being the prettiest had made Seong-ha rare. At the agency, it made her interchangeable. Nobody said that. They said it with clipboards, with camera tests. With rankings, she was never shown directly, but always understood. Training had a rhythm. Up before dawn. Practice until the shirt soaked through. Drink water when she wanted to eat. Smile when a manager walked in. Every morning, the girls stepped onto a scale. One at a time. No conversation. A number appeared. Someone wrote it down. Her body had become a number in someone else's notebook. They measured everything. Face angle, skin condition, how she looked after 7 hours on the floor. She learned to chew ice in the bathroom so the trainers wouldn't hear her stomach over the bass track. For a while, all of them were suffering the same way. Then Yeonji started being different. Not all at once. Seong-ha noticed before anyone explained it. They fixed Yeonji's hair first, moved her closer to center. When the costumes came in, Yeonji got the one that fit right. Seong-ha got the backup, the one that pinched at the shoulders.
That's okay, Yeonji. You'll get it next time.
When Yeonji missed a step, the trainer laughed and said she had charm.
Seong-ha, your elbow is still too high. Focus.
When Seong-ha missed the same step, she was told to focus. Then the company called in the parents. Clean room, water on the table, documents in careful stacks. The manager explained slowly. He talked about debut, music videos, styling, promotion. Then he got to what debut actually costs: training fees, dorm rent, vocal coaching, hair, makeup, costumes, music video, promotion, staff. The list kept going. He looked at Seong-ha's mother. Debut is a product, ma'am. We provide the platform. A family's help provide the fuel. Her mother stared at the paper. Her thumb moved along the edge of her purse, the cheap one, the one she'd carried for years. She had already done the math at home. She looked at the number, then at Seong-ha, then back down. She did not say anything. Across the table, Yeonji's family did not look surprised. They could pay. No formal announcement followed. No conversation about priorities. The company simply began placing one girl higher on the list. One fewer close-up for Seong-ha. One fewer line. A cheaper look. Less enthusiasm from staff when she hit her mark. Nobody said she was done. They just stopped treating her like a priority. Seong-ha tried. She stayed after everyone else left. She asked the arranger for one more line in the second verse. The layout was already final. On shoot days, she tracked the camera's red recording light across the room and tried to stay in its path. At some point, she understood. the camera operator had been told to follow Yeonji. It was not missing her by accident. Then the company gave them a name, Heart Candy. Debut is not winning. Sometimes it's just the moment the debt goes public. The music video got numbers, small ones, not small enough for the company to stop billing the girls for it. The comments mostly mentioned Yeonji, her expression, her ending pose. Seong-ha was in almost every frame. People still asked who the girl behind Yeonji was. Yeonji was getting extra schedules now. A variety show, a solo photo shoot. She started carrying herself differently. From where she stood, she was doing most of the work anyone noticed. That had started to feel like proof of something. One night, after a full day, where the staff had barely looked at the others, she said it.
Do you know how humiliating it is to carry a group nobody came to see?
No one answered. Because it was cruel, and because from where she stood, she wasn't wrong. Then there was the money. The split was supposed to be 4 ways. But the company recovered expenses first: training, dorm rent, food she barely ate because eating too much meant a worse number on the scale. Outfits she wore once and never saw again. Transportation to press appearances with audiences of 20. Music video production, promotional hair extensions she never got to keep. Everything had a line in the file. The manager opened it the way you'd explain a utility bill. According to the numbers, Seong-ha had not made money. She had become an expense. She looked at the total. She waited for him to say there had been a mistake. He didn't. When she asked what would happen if she left, "You're still under contract." Just a sentence with a locked door behind it. The group did not break up. It faded out. One canceled schedule. Another comeback delayed, then quietly dropped. Their social media froze on a photo from months earlier. Fans still commented, "Come back when?" Until even those stopped. Heart Candy was finished publicly. But Seong-ha was not free privately. No schedules, no income, no momentum, still under contract. Bound to a group the company had stopped caring about. The dream ended. The contract didn't. Eventually, the term ran out. No call, no meeting. One day, she simply stopped being told where to be. Before Yeonji appeared on television, Seong-ha saw her once. Seong-ha had gone in to sign the last papers. Yeonji was coming out of the elevator with a new manager, a paper coffee cup, and hair already set for another schedule. For a second, they both smiled. Not because it was warm, because neither of them knew what else to do. Yeonji looked at her for a little too long. "Are you okay?" Seong-ha nodded. "Yeah." The answer came out too quickly. Yeonji looked down at the cup in her hand. "I heard about the contract." Seong-ha said nothing. "I'm sorry," Yeonji said. It sounded almost real. That made it worse. A staff member called Yeonji's name from the glass doors. Yeonji looked over, then back at Seong-ha. "You should take care of yourself." Seong-ha wanted to ask what that was supposed to mean. She wanted to ask if Yeonji had known. She wanted to ask if being sorry changed anything. Instead, she said, "You too." Yeonji left first. Her manager held the door open. A black car was waiting outside. Seong-ha stayed under the awning until it pulled away. So she went back to her apartment. One evening, she turned on the TV. Yeonji was on a talk show, polished, at ease. The interviewer asked about her journey. "I think I was lucky," she said. "I had good people around me." The interviewer smiled and asked about her next project. On screen, Yeonji laughed. In Seong-ha's room, nothing changed. Somewhere, a new girl was stepping onto the scale.